What's up, everybody? It's the Digital World Podcast. And I just want to take a moment, real quick, since we didn't have any videos during Thanksgiving, to just acknowledge you guys and thank you for supporting the channel. This would not be possible without the support that you guys give to this channel. So I just want to give you a sincere thank you and glad that you guys are tuning in. Now, with that being said, I hope your Thanksgivings were amazing with family, friends, um, and anyone that's special to you. And we need to be grateful for even the small things we have because the world changes so fast and things happen so fast that, you know, we take for granted a lot of the things that we have in our lives. So, thank you guys. Here we have an article, and there's, there just happened to be a bombshell news, right? That happened with this new variant that popped out. Okay? They're calling it the Omicron variant. Now, it's interesting that the same tactics that were used by the Trump administration, right, when this whole pandemic started, are the same ones being used right now in terms of closing the borders, right? Now, Biden and his administration are single-handedly doing the exact same thing they criticized Trump of doing. Now, this is not me taking sides. This is me comparing how this situation, right, and this bombshell news is being treated exactly the same as the beginning of the pandemic in 2020. Now, what does that tell you? Well, it could mean a lot of things. It could mean that we're now headed into the lockdown 2.0. And this is yet another push to get people to receive the inoculation. And this is another method of slowly taking away people's freedoms because they've already done it, but they need another incentive to strike more fear and to get more people to receive the inoculation. And here's an article describing this variant, saying it has 32 mutations, right, in the spike protein and 50 overall. There are 10 highlighted mutations versus 2 in the delta, etc., etc. It's coming for Africa. It's saying it spreads more rapidly than other variants, and they go on to show a lot of other things, but I think this is what's important because they right now documents for the Pfizer inoculation don't want to be released. They want to wait 55 years to release these documents. However, it took the FDA 108 days to approve it. So, folks, I'll let you decide whether that information is important for those who've decided to take the inoculation. Because how is it possible that they want to release the information in 55 years, right? If it's so good for you, why can't you know all of that's in the inoculation? Right? It would be anyone's right to know what they've put in their body. But now they don't want to release that. It says here that the new medicine would be available in 100 days. And according to this pharmaceutical company, if a inoculation escape variant emerges, the company expects to develop, produce a tailor-made medicine against that variant in 100 days. So, here's what I think is most likely going to happen is that they're going to make another medicine and you're going to be mandated to take it. And this is where it's going. This is exactly where it's going. And those people who choose to ignore it and close their eyes to the reality and to the facts are going to find themselves stuck between a rock and a hard place. But those who prepare ahead of time know exactly what's going to transpire. Now, in light of other news, let's talk about censorship. The Hillary Clinton bemoans the lack of media gatekeepers and spread of disinformation. She's emerging from the shadows and pimping censorship as the solution to all what's going on. So they want to silence any alternative ideas, thoughts from other people. She wants only one narrative. And she complimented Joe Biden and the push for censorship. And folks, a deadly combination is that of silencing the people's voices and also at the same time mandating something that will affect people's health. And when you see all these events transpiring, you got to ask yourself, where is this headed? And if history is any indication, if history doesn't teach you the things that have happened and transpired, you're bound to repeat it over again. So pay attention to the things that are occurring. Because as we continue in this path of tyranny and draconian policies, only one thing awaits. So, like we talk on this channel, you always got to be prepared. Having food and water as basic necessities, right? And also some sort of shelter. And tomorrow, tune in because I'm going to have a very good video on the financial system. And I think that will keep you guys very intrigued about what's coming. So anyways, I want to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys had a great time. Thank you for supporting this channel. It means a lot to me. And stay tuned because we're all together on this. We're all a family and we're all trying to be aware of the situation at hand. So take care, guys. Like and subscribe if you're new to this channel. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. This is the Digital World Podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode.